You said didn't know what you were going into against a very natural heavyweight. You know, he's not the biggest looking man in the world, but people say it's freakish when they roll with him. Or did you find that tonight that you were really in there with a genuine heavyweight?
Yeah, explosive. I would call him explosive. Yeah, like with his punches, there wasn't a ton of setups. They just came, and they came hard, and even on the ground, I had some good positions on him. He would just explode. It wasn't necessarily technique based, but it was impressive. He's an impressive athlete.
And has anyone ever done that to you on the ground? Like maybe about Randy or people like that?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been ground and pounded like that. I thought there was opportunity there. I was covering up, and I thought that he was slowing down. Whether that's accurate, this is what I thought. I thought he was slowing down a little bit. And the referee warned me. He said, if you don't move, I'm going to stop this. But I didn't think he would because they were going into my hands. I thought I was blocking him. I thought I was having a rope-a-dope moment. I thought I was luring him in. That was a bad strategy, it turns out. That was a bad plan.
You seem to like taking a lot of risks. Riverboat gambling style, the spinning elbow against Anderson, and then now the dive roll, trying to roll over to an RNC. Is that some stuff you regret, trying to take those gambles that have just not paid off for you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, when they don't work, yeah, I think I regret them a little bit. The dive roll, I was going to lose that position anyway, so maybe that's a little bit less than the other example you gave. I was going to lose that position. I was falling over the top, so I tried to tuck his chin real fast and go. I used to do that move all the time in college, and I always got it, but I missed it tonight, rolled right over.
Chael saw on Twitter that Fedor gave you a higher tracksuit.
Yeah.
What did he say to you, and what was that exchange like?
Yeah, so that was a very cool moment for me. In wrestling, that was tradition. We would change. We would trade gear after the match, and it was always a big deal when the Americans wrestled the Russians, and it was rare, and it was an exciting moment. So anyway, yeah, he gave me his outfit. I thought that was very nice. I had nothing to offer him back. I guess I owe him an outfit, but it was very sweet.
Promo?
Yes, he can have. Yes, he can have that. Yes, for sure. So can you. Anybody can have that.
You took it for more drug. You liked it.
I don't know why I stole it on principle, so they didn't do that to somebody else. Yes, I was helping the next guy.
Chael, this week you said you like being the bad guy. You're the snake with blue eyes.
Candy-coated poison.
You like to talk trash, but with Fedor, you seem to tone it down a little bit and very complimentary. Why the big change?
Well, I don't talk trash. I talk truth. I don't manufacture conflict. If it's not real, I won't say it. If it comes out of my mouth, I mean it. And there's a lot of guys in the sport I do not like, and I think that's a unique thing about this sport. I think it's relatable to other people. I think everybody probably works with somebody in the office or the job site that if they could get away with it, they'd fight. I happen to be in a business where I can. But Fedor seemed like a gentleman. I didn't have any ill will towards him. I think he's a good competitor with a good career. I wanted to beat him really bad. I wanted to have that one, and that was that. It was from a competitive nature.
And there were three called the greatest heavyweight of all time tonight. Coming out of that, does that make you feel like you want to stay in this weight class or return to 205?
Yeah, I think we'll see what happens. I mean, if they want to do a loser's ball and play this thing all the way out till third, like the Olympics, then maybe we do that. But I don't know. That's up to Scott Coker. If you ask me what weight class I'd rather be in, I think the 205 is more appropriate. But there's guys that need to fight there too. I don't know. I just look ahead to this. I love the tournament. I'm so excited about it. I'm glad the welterweights are getting a chance. I hope other guys get a chance. It's from a competitive standpoint. It was really great to be part of it. But we'll see. Ryan Bader and Fedor. That's a really interesting match. It's an interesting match. I think that Bader's going to be. Well, I might have shown him some blueprints just in the moments of success I had in there tonight, to at least let him know where he should try to get this fight. So let's see how that plays out. But for now, it's Fedor's night, not mine.
Well, you said earlier this week that you think you're the number one contender at the heavyweight mass. Scott he didn't disagree at all. So you feel like there's a title shot waiting for you there when Bader and Fedor are done?
I think there could be some opportunity. I don't feel that it's appropriate to make a call out tonight because it's not my night. But yeah, I am ranked number one at light heavyweight, and I did think I was going to see Bader in the finals of this tournament. But let's see how it goes. I don't think that would be appropriate for me to step in front of something tonight.
You have for Anderson Silva, John Jones, Emelianenko, some of the greats ever. What does it mean to you to say that you fought some of these legends, and if there's something that separates them that does make them special, unique compared to other fighters?
The first part of the question, I never appreciated that. And maybe I should appreciate it, but I never did. I came from a wrestling background. You took on everybody. Anybody that showed up on a weekend, you took them on. 45 minutes apart, 4 and 5 and 6 guys in one day. So I guess that is unique, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate having the opportunities to try different weight classes. And they always want to talk about who the pound-for-pound great is, but there's nobody with the balls to go into different weight classes. It's not even a question who the pound-for-pound best is. There's only one guy willing to do it. A sport full of chickens. So I appreciate that. I also fought George St. Pierre in a basement in LA one time, so you should add that to the list. George.
Chael, you've got a very prominent broadcasting career, you know, across lots of platforms. I know you haven't won tonight, but is there any thought about you are going to continue fighting or not? Does it enter your head at all?
No, not really. I mean, I have some other goals I'd like to achieve. You know, I really looked up to what Randy was able to do and be able to extend his career. I'd like to extend mine, but it won't be my choice. It's never been my choice. Eventually, you know, Coach Clayton will come up and say, "We're done." Then we're done.
All right, and we are done.
Cool. But gentlemen, I must remind you, I was just in the final 4 of the baddest dudes in the world. This wasn't exactly like old Chael got cleaned up in a parking lot on a Saturday. We're down to the final 4 in a weight class I've never been in. I mean,
you're just throwing it out there. See,
I mean, first Fedor hits me really hard, and then you tease me a little bit here. And nobody's brought me a Coca-Cola big enough to swim in. I mean, things really aren't going my way here in New York.
There is a good thing though. Look at Elvis is over there, and there you are.
I'm gonna get a picture of that for my mom.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's her childhood crush. Oh, you're done with me. Here's your hat. What's your hurry? All right, I've had it with you all anyway. Goodbye.